a sport. It's in the game.
Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So yeah, this was a unplanned live stream, I guess, in a way, but also at the same time it was kind of planned because I kind of felt like doing it again. I'm not sure how many parts I want to have these cars and sports talk live streams be, because I haven't said that officially. I want to end on an even number, so I feel like 10 or anything higher than that is going to be too many, because then it's just going to get boring after a while. So I think this is just going to be like an 8-part series long live stream. But not all the time will there be toy cars in here. Sometimes it might just be, video game sports and video game car racing. So, yeah. I'll just let you know that. So, yeah, if anyone does show up in this live stream, that's great. If not, then that's fine too. Because then I just pretty much, have whatever time I feel like ending the live stream is when it'll happen. So, yeah. I do have some unboxed cars. I'm also thinking about possible cars to start trading away to people, because I'm on Mike's Diecast Discord thing. So yeah. Well, besides that, I mean, even if I wasn't on his Discord or subscribed to his YouTube channel, there's still other people I'm trying to get cars sent out to, and I'm trying to send them cars, and
New Orleans is ready to kick it away.
Again, I don't understand why these people don't fair catch it in the end zone right there.
He's hit and dropped at the 26-yard line.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of setting everything else up after, the game gets closer towards halftime. I'm going to pause the game for a bit and then start showing cars. So, yeah. There's a possibility I'm showing 3 cars that I might consider trading away just because I've never used them and I don't know what I would use them for. So, yeah. This may take me a few moments to get everything all the way over here. Hopefully not too much longer, though. I mean, yeah, given the fact that I didn't let anyone know I was doing a live stream tonight, that kind of is good and bad on my part, because, if you tell people you're going to do a live stream before you do it, then they'll know that you're doing a live stream. Or, the only way you can, do those community posts saying, hey, you're going to be live in, 30, 45, and so on and so forth type minutes, or an hour, or close to 20 minutes till you're live or whatever. You can't do that until your channel on YouTube has 1,000 or more subscribers, unfortunately, and I kind of wish mine did. And that was not good. I almost jumped the line too soon.
The halfback with the carry.
It would not have been good.
Receivers loses his man, he could burn us down the sideline.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Good coverage downfield.
That could have been an interception.
Was the intended receiver on the play.
Let's
Just
do
missed that
this.
time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Looks to throw it.
Incomplete.
And it's incomplete. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Bush will start running at the 39. He brings it out to the 39.
He ran out of 39. He
Will
gets
have
two.
excellent field position for their
Yeah.
first possession of the game.
Own 39. That's good.
They hand it off. Sheds the tackle for a huge gain. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, if the
Touchdown.
running back is really good, every once in a while you see him break one tackle. But two tackles on the same play for a touchdown, you'll be seeing that play a lot in the highlights tonight.
New Orleans is up 7. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by
Well,
Verizon.
hopefully some people show up. I mean, if no one does, that's fine too, because I assume they're all busy or, getting ready for things they have to do the
He's
next day.
hit and dropped at the 27. They could do nothing against this defense on the previous drive. On the delay.
And typically that works for the offensive line because they're trying to simulate a pass set, allow those guys to get into their rush lanes and simply push them past the ball carrier. That time they pushed them right into the ball carrier.
All right, we'll get in his head if we can get a sack. Get in his face, and he may panic and throw up a dunk.
Hit as he throws. He's brought down at the 42.
Nice play that time. The defense.
All right, we'll get in his head if we can get a sack. Get in his face, and he may.
He goes down. Sack. Reggie Bush will be the return man. Bush starts his return way up at the 49. Saints start this drive in field goal range, and they'll look to get the same result as their last drive, a touchdown. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Yep, another one already.
Hartley tacks on the extra point. He makes it to the 22.
See, this is why I don't understand why they don't
There's
just
still
fair
plenty
catch
of
it in the
football
end
to
zone.
play, but so far this offense seems
When my
lethargic.
team kicks
They
off.
really need a spark here.
In the game, that is.
Knocked out of bounds at the 30.
Now, he didn't pick up the first down that time.
Guys, we need to get to the quarterback quick. The guys behind the blitz are in man coverage, so if they lose their receiver, we could.
Oh, someone's here. Maybe they'll chat in the chat feature. I don't know.
It just disrupts everything for an offense. They
And someone was here and they're gone. Okay, that's fine. I guess they're busy or they're, getting ready for things they have to do tomorrow, so they have to go to bed or something soon. Well, pretty much go to bed or go to sleep. It's pretty much the same thing either way when you think about it.
Was there to bring him down.
All right, we need to get the ball back for our offense. If they catch it short, I want 11 men running towards that ball.
Throws the deep pass. And it's not loose as he tried to corral it. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during the last series.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
Bush gets it way upfield at the 45. To the 20. Nobody will catch him. Touchdown on the return. This has been an unbelievable start for them.
I think this defense would like a do-over, a chance to go back and start this one over again because so far they have no answer.
Gets it to the 21.
The Jaguars are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
Okay, guys, if every...
Fullback on the inside give. They get 3 yards on the play. And so it will be third down. Just barely gets rid of it.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
To the 20. And he coasts into the end zone.
That's 2 in a row now.
He takes it all the way back. This one's getting out of hand. It's a complete disaster on the field. The PAT is up and good. He makes it to the 22.
The Jaguars have had a long
Don't understand
day
why
so
they're doing
far.
this,
If
but
don't
they
make
are.
Something happened on this series. Well, we're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
And you're not going anywhere. For the player that I just tackled.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Well, that's not good for me.
All right, we need to get the ball back for our offense. If they catch it short, I want 11 men running towards that ball.
Sure, but I don't know how 11 of them are going to do that all at the same time, though.
It's a pass. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Bush takes it at the 43. I'm sure they would have liked it.
Well, that was an interesting run. Because I literally ran right into my own return team players who didn't have the ball.
Up the middle.
Well, that was silly.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence.
That was super
If the
silly.
quarterback doesn't
I don't
start
know why I
changing
did that, to
snap
be
count,
honest.
His offensive line is going to really struggle.
Okay, they're running the zone against the drag route. Being out of the shotgun. If we can rip off games like that consistently, it's going to be a long day for them. Let's come back with another run on first down.
Again with the run. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, this is just getting embarrassing for the other team now.
This has become a real nightmare scenario. They just keep giving up points. Hartley adds the extra point.
I guess it's because it's not far enough in the end zone. They don't have to
He
kneel
makes
it.
it to the 22.
But if they do, they would get,
They couldn't do
slightly.
anything against this
good
defense on their last drive,
field
and
position.
they were forced to punt it away. Jones-Drew gets it on the inside.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this
Thought
group
something
up
was
front.
bothering me, but I guess it's
All
not.
right, listen up. I want a sack here, so don't fight on the play action. If they do run it, we need our guys in coverage to bring.
He fights forward to about the 26. Jonathan Vilma was there for the stop.
All right. We've got the middle covered, but if one of their receivers loses his man, he could burn.
He rolls out to the right. He found some daylight.
Well, that's not
Jaguars
good.
will maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
You're delaying that button thing.
All right, guys, listen up. We're sending some extra heat at the quarterback on this blitz. So let's hope we force a bad decision. And the guys that are dropping back in the zone.
And they got him. So no luck for the offense on that drive as they'll go 3 and out.
Nice play, but anytime there's a sack, there has to be a number of key things happening, and that time it all came together.
It bounces out of bounds at the 45. The Saints will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Inside give. Gains his way to the 30-yard line.
If we can rip off games like that consistently, it's going to be a long day for them. With another run on first down.
They'll get the call again. They make the stop, and the Saints will have a first and goal.
All right, we're getting close to the end zone. Let's keep moving down the field with a quick pass to your receiver right here.
Dumps it short.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get it.
Comes down with it. Touchdown. The Saints started in enemy territory and needed just 3 plays to score.
Drew Brees is not easily rattled. That time the defense came with a blitz, and yet he looked so calm, and he made him pay the ultimate price, 6 points.
Loose ball. We'll pause while the injured player makes his way over to the bench. Looks like he hurt his leg. Hands it to the back.
The Saints continue to go to the ground game, and it's been paying big dividends so far. This has really been something to watch.
All right, they may be looking for us to run it up the middle. Let's see if we can find some room to the outside and take it in for 6.
Breeze tosses to the left side. And he's tackled at the 2. Gets about 4 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, let's finish this drive with 6 points. Hand it to the back and let him smash into the line of scrimmage. If one of our guys up front can get a push.
They try the fullback, and he gets the pay dirt. Hartley.
I hope someone shows up for this live stream in the chat feature.
He gets out to about the 22-yard line.
The middle of the field is wide open for them. If they pass it short, do not let their receiver make it to the first down line.
Searching for an open man. He's in trouble, and he can't hold on to the ball. Just gets it away.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Just gets it off. Gerard loses the ball. They'll pile up for it. The Jaguars are the winners of the loose football.
Heads up play to get that ball back to the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
So, as we reach the 2-minute warning, we would like to take the time to mention that as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, players throughout the NFL will be wearing pink game apparel to raise awareness of the importance of annual screenings. The players will auction the gear through NFLauctions.nfl.com, with proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society.
That was a really good return, I
For more
will say.
information. Folks, it's a great cause.
Yep, looks like I'll be able to end the live stream whenever I feel like it because no one's here, sadly.
Okay, let's go through.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this one.
If our line can get a little push, our backs should be able to fight through to the end zone.
Breeze gives it up the middle. Touchdown, New Orleans. Who dat? Garrett Hartley is good on the point after. He's tackled and down at the 23-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something.
NASCAR guy, what's up? Sorry, I didn't see you there. Yeah, I do have cars in this live stream. I'm just not showing them yet.
The last drive ended with a 3 and out.
Because hopefully you read the live stream thing. That is
Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit.
a cars and sports talk live stream type thing.
They won't surprise us here,
So,
let's take
yeah.
advantage.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
All right, great job taking
It's
away the
looking
ball.
interesting. I mean, the Chiefs aren't even like the same team they were 1 or 2 years ago when they won the Super Bowl.
Goes through his progression. Rear. Got it. Streaks down the sideline. The stop was made by Jones-Drew.
Yeah. I'm not sure who I feel like is going to win the Super Bowl this year, to be honest. Because it's too early to predict who's going to be in the Super Bowl or like make the playoffs right now. Touchdown.
Saints. The Saints use only 2 plays to cover the very short field.
Marcus Colston has so much ability, and he's well utilized really in this offense. He's a hard receiver to cover, and there's really a certain toughness about him. He's going to fight you for position and for the ball.
Perfect kick.
He makes it to the 20.
So yeah, it's really hard for me to tell who I think is going to win the Super Bowl because there's just a lot of interesting stuff happening in football and like teams winning and losing, and then it's like, you know, records don't really mean too much because any good team could lose to a not so good team next week.
Short throw to the right. Troy Williamson was his intended target.
All right, we're bringing a lot of pressure, but the guys behind the blitz have to stay on their man. If a receiver gets away, there won't be much help deep.
That's not good.
Here comes the heat. He'll be helped off the field by the trainer, so we may not see him return.
That's not good because that was one of my players again for the second time who's going off the field.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
And he pretty much went nowhere, I will say.
The coaches have to be disappointed with that effort.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to get playing.
I know exactly what he's trying to do, just use all the clock time. I'm not letting that fly.
Reggie Bush is back deep to return the punt. Bush will take it at the 47. Breaks the tackle. Is he going to score?
A return for a touchdown like that can really change the entire outcome of the game. Not only does it give them the lead back, but check out those guys on the other sideline. They are now totally dejected.
It's 70-0 and it's almost halftime. I will pause the game at halftime and then show cars and then resume the game. And since halftime's only 5 seconds away, that shouldn't take too long to do. Near perfect kick. You got the accuracy right, but not the power. Only missed power by 4%. Oh wow.
Gets to a
They have 1 second to do something. At this point, they might as well just, toss it up in the air and see what happens. That's just my say.
But it's just as valuable. Run him.
Smith
Well, that's pretty much it for the first half.
at the 24-yard line.
Alright, so I will be showing cars now. Alright, so we're taking a quick break from the football game to show the cars that I had planned on showing in this live stream. I did get a few more. It's not too many more than last time, but a few more. And yeah. I found NCase at my local Walmart store like 1 to 3 days ago, and huge success actually because I found my first ever super treasure hunt, which is great. Not only that, I found my first ever Chase ID car as well, which is huge because I've never found any of those before. I keep finding like treasure hunts, but I've never found a Chase ID or a super before, and I'm really glad I did because this one looks super cool. And yes, I do like purple color vehicles, whether they're trucks, cars, sedans, or any kind of car. However, I would say, there are some cars that, certain colors are not so good on. So yeah, these 3 cars are what make it a unicorn case. The Super, the regular treasure hunt, and the Chase ID. And since all of them were from NCase at Walmart, at my local Walmart store that I found a few days ago, yeah, that's what makes it be called a unicorn case. They weren't found all in the same box. They were actually, one was found on the pegs, one was found in a box, and the other one was found in a box as well too. So yeah, I have some other cars I'm showing. I have 2 super chases. I'm possibly considering trading one away, and the only reason I say that is because, well, what else am I supposed to do with 2 super chases? I leave one carded and then leave one open? Or do I just keep both of them? I don't know. So I'm possibly considering trading one away. However, if that ever happens, someone's going to have to trade me something really good for it. My unicorn case finds, those will not be traded away anytime soon. That's for sure. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to trade this away because I have another version of this premium Hot Wheels car. So yeah. It's not the Super, but I still really do like this color of the R8 Spider and the recoloring this really nice dark blue. Speaking of blue colored cars, there will be another blue colored Hot Wheels car that I show in this live stream soon. And it's this one right here. Yeah, I have 4 of them, to be honest. Did I need to get 4? Probably not, but I've already raced all 4. And this car is surprisingly fast on my track, so yeah. Yes, I don't want to, be, one of those types of collectors, a scalper person, because that's not what I do on my channel. Since I have 4 of these cars, I'm probably going to give some of them away soon. I just, don't have the, time and ability to do that right away. So yeah, I've already raced all 4. They are pretty fast on my track. If anyone needs one of these Bugatti EV110 SS and you don't have anything in your area or don't see any new like cases, like M, N, P or Q case cars, please let me know. What else was I gonna say? If anyone wants to trade anything, I would highly suggest emailing me, because that seems to be the best way for me to get stuff sent out to people. Because when you think about it, even though we have all these other applications where people talk about trading cars and stuff, it all somehow ends up coming back to like email, apparently, because people don't want to give away information on social media, because then if they do, they just made a big mistake, and I'm not going to do that, which is why a lot of people are trying to stay away from social media type apps, and that's why I no longer am on a lot of those applications like I used to before. I wouldn't say it's because of personal information, but it's other reasons, and I don't want to talk about that now. So yeah, I didn't feel like bringing that up, but I thought I just would, because as long as you follow all these rules on these apps and stuff, you'll do fine, and there's not going to be any reason for them to like kick you off their apps or whatever. But if unfortunately people break those rules, then you're going to get caught doing something you shouldn't be doing, and it's just bad karma. And if everyone wants to live a good, happy, healthy life, my best suggestion is stay away from all social media apps at all possibilities. Unless you're going to be on there for just talking about cars, that is totally fine. But yeah, basically, if everyone just follows the rules of all these apps, there's going to be no problems at all. So yeah, I'm also glad that YouTube lets you like have certain people show up on your live stream, and then if you notice something weird happens in it, you can like kick people off your live streams because they're not saying anything related to your live stream chat. So yeah, yes, was this social media talk necessarily needed in my live stream? No, but it's important to let people know that there's reasons why people need to veer away from other applications. Unless, like I said, you're just going to be on there to talk about real-life cars or die-cast cars or video game cars, then you're fine on social media. Which is why I always say in my live stream chat description before I do my live stream and have people chat in the chat feature here, keep the live stream chat safe and appropriate for everyone, please. If we follow that, then, YouTube will be okay with having my live streams on my channel. If we can't seem to have that happen because, sometimes during different hours of the day, whether it's late at night or early in the morning, there's like some really interesting or awkward or weird or odd people who show up in your live stream chat. And then it's like, yeah, you don't want them in there because they're not contributing to the live stream stuff you're talking about. They're just talking about something else. And even if they talk about something else that you have no clue what you're having them understand, well, I guess what I was trying to say is like, if someone starts talking about, let's say tea parties, and you're talking about race cars, that doesn't make any sense. However, it's not inappropriate chat. It's just that they're just veering off topic, and you kind of wonder why they're talking about that. Or it could be like, you're talking about cars, and then someone else in here talks about something, that's related to cars, but, not as safe and friendly as you think it is, and that's why you have to get rid of them from your live stream. And I've had that happen a few times, but ever since then, YouTube is really good at, blocking these random people from showing up in your live stream. They can't seem to block them from the video comments, unfortunately, but they can block them from showing up in your live stream. Or if they can't do that and they show up in your live stream, then YouTube does give you tools to remove them from your live stream so they won't show up again. But unfortunately, you know, majority of these people who leave the weird comments in your, you know, videos or chat feature in the live stream or comments once the live stream is on your channel, those are probably more than likely bots because, you know, they're just always on your channel with different names every time. And yeah, as soon as I see any bot comment that's not related to, like, you know, my cars or sports stuff that I talk about on my YouTube channel, I immediately report and remove those comments because I know they're going to, you know, not be useful for my videos or live streams. So yeah, enough talk about that. Let's get back to showing stuff. I have 2 of this car, so I might consider trading one. It's the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon from Auto World. Not many people have collected Auto World cars, surprisingly, because they seem to fly off the shelves really quickly. I have 2 of these. I don't know if I want to get rid of one right away or not, but if I did, I'd probably say I may consider getting rid of the gray one just because I slightly like the yellow one more. But again, like I said, I'm possibly considering trading one of these away. Not both of them, but just one. Now, I can't trade away my Auto World Corvette because it's the first one I have. And yes, this back here lets you see the engine, which produces in real life 495 horsepower. So, yeah. Here's the Senna in yellow from the quarter-mile finals drag set. You know, I just realized something. I actually have to go upstairs and get 2 cars I got today from Walmart because I completely forgot they were here. So I'm going to be back. BRB means be right back. So I'm going to be back really quickly. Hopefully those cars are, you know, somewhere I can get them to and not in a room or like other part of the, you know, building I'm in that has a, you know, how can I say this? I hope they're in a place where I can get them and open them easily. If not, then I'm just going to have to show them a different time then. So yeah, I'm going to be back really quickly. Okay, the bad news is can't open those cars because I couldn't find them in a easy to get to location. That means that I could find them somewhere with easy access of getting the cars and then opening them really quickly. Due to that, I'm gonna have to open them in my next live stream, which will either be tomorrow, Thursday, or Wednesday. Well, Tuesday, Wednesday. I mean, not Wednesday. Yeah, my next live stream may or may not be tomorrow because I'm want to lay off the live streams because I'm starting to do a little bit too many of them in a row, and it's making people a little bit bored. So yeah. However, I did say that starting Friday, I am gonna do a new segment on my channel called Ford or Ferrari Fridays. And what that means is that I just show a bunch of Ford or Ferrari Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars, but then I just realized I only have one Ferrari Matchbox car and like maybe about 10 well, I wouldn't say 10, but like close to 10 Hot Wheels Ferrari cars. So because of that, it's probably just going to be Ford Fridays from now on. I could mix it up and have some Ferrari cars be shown in there as well and call it Ford and Ferrari Fridays, but I guess I could do it both ways. Like 1 week is Ford Friday, and then the next week is Ferrari, then Ford, then Ferrari, and then after both Ferrari Fridays are done, it's just going to be straight on Ford Fridays. It's not going to be a live stream, it's just going to be a video. I mean, it could be a live stream, but then it's like I'm going to have to search through, all my tubs of cars trying to find a lot of Ford Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars, and that could take a long time to do. So, yeah. Speaking of which, I think I might have delayed this a bit longer than I planned because I'm not sure when my first one was, but 2 for Tuesday is coming back again. Yep, because I think I started it Tuesday or Thursday, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I've completely forgotten about it since then. So yeah, that's definitely coming back to my channel. It's just going to be a really quick video where I show 2 random diecast cars from any of the diecast cars I have, whether they're Hot Wheels or Matchbox or premium brand diecast. They could also be premium brand Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars too, or they could be cars from multi-packs, new or old multi-packs, that is. So yeah, have new NASCARs to show. I have a new Truex Jr. NASCAR, and then I have my first ever Kurt Busch NASCAR. Yep. I have an Arnold Chevy Silverado. Really glad I have that. I have 2 of these in my collection. So yeah, just thought I'd let you people know that. Porsche 918 from the Quarter Mile Finals set from Hot Wheels. Here's the Aventador Homage from the Quarter Mile drag set. Because it literally looks like they're drag racing in the card art design these cars do. The 4th car I got from this set that I got at Walmart today was the Challenger Demon in the gray color. Sadly, I can't unbox it because it's not in the place where I can get to it really quickly. So yeah, that's sad. This was actually my fastest car out of all my new Hot Wheels cars. The Bugatti and the Land Cruiser, I want to say, were probably, my second and third fastest cars when I got all of them. The Cybertruck gets stuck, so that's automatically my slowest car. So yeah, surprisingly, when I think about it, obviously yes, toy cars are going to have different results racing than real life cars because real life cars, don't race, right down an incline thing with 6 cars in total. Since they only drag race, it's kind of different. So yeah, it's kind of hard to compare, real life and toy cars racing stuff that way. And also, in real life, you don't really have to pay for a track. However, you might have to, spend some money to use the track, but hopefully not too much though. However, the tracks, are kind of going to be different than like a Hot Wheels track because a Hot Wheels track is like, it's kind of like an incline and then you just go straight down as fast as you can. And then if you want to, you can add that top speed tester piece to the end and see which has the fastest speed. I really want a top speed tester for, the holidays this year because I don't have one. And I've seen Peak Time Racing use one, and I think like maybe 1 or 2 other channels use those top speed testers piece from Hot Wheels that works with the 6-lane track. And yeah, I really do want that. So I can finally figure out, what is my fastest car officially top speed wise on my track. Because, I can't do it top speed wise. I can only do it by like which one gets the light or has the lane number go up first on my 4-lane track. And it's kind of same thing for my other 4-lane track too, which by the way, if it was in perfect condition, could be maybe in the price range of like $400 to $700 that is, but unfortunately mine's been damaged. And also, even if I was to trade it away or give it to someone, I'm not going to ask any money for it because that's silly. And even if I did, mine's probably worth, I'm just throwing out a guess, is like $100 to $300 at least. Maybe more towards like $50 to $100. I honestly don't know. It's not like crazy damage, like you can't use it. It's just that there are, a few noticeable damage spots on the track. So yeah. Anyways, enough talk about that. Let's get back into showing more cars. Pikes Peak Hill Climb, Bentley Continental from Mini GT. Along with that Bentley that I just showed, which is a race car from Mini GT. I have 2 Mini GT Bentley Continental race cars, the Pikes Peak one and this GT3 one. I'm not showing it out of its box because the car that you see on the unboxing is literally the car inside of it. I have another Audi, which I should have shown right after that Audi, because this is the 3rd blue car I'm showing in this live stream. That's pretty much the same car that's inside the box right now. Speaking of blue cars, it's a green machine. I found this a few weeks ago at Walmart. The only reason why I keep showing it is because it's, it's been hard to find any chases for Greenlight or M2 or Auto World or any premium diecast cars in quite a while. So yeah, these might be 3 cars I might consider trading away possibly, but I'm not sure. However, since I don't have the full 6 or 8 of these in my collection yet, I'm not sure how I feel about trading them. However, since I don't really use them for anything, if I do get a full set of those Heritage Racing GT Ford cars from the Shelby collection, I will plan on trading the full set away because then, you can trade more cars away and get more cars in return. So yeah. I was going to say something else, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, Target stores are getting Q case already. I'm not sure if mine will anytime soon, but I hope it does, because if it does, I'm definitely planning on getting 1, maybe 2 of the Aston Martin V12 Speedsters. Sorry, I just saw that car so many times in pictures on Google search stuff from the 2021 Hot Wheels Q case mainline cars, and it looks really nice. I mean, given the fact there's no details for the tail lights, I could care less about that. I just like the style of the car so much that, it's like, yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting in my collection when it hits stores. We have an S13 Silvia recolor in red. Yes, it is going to be a little bit different, the color you see on the screen compared to the color of the actual car, because the color of the car that I am holding in my hand is slightly darker than what you just saw on screen. This GNX was actually, I want to say, in like my top 3 or 5 fastest cars that I got after I raced all of them. So yeah, if we really want my like top 4 fastest cars, I want to say it's the 70s van, followed by the surprisingly GNX actually. So 70s van, GNX, Toyota, and then the Bugatti. That's probably the order it would be in, just given the fact that those Bugattis are really fast on my 6-lane track. No matter which lane you put them in, they are really fast on my track actually. So yeah, here's the Cybertruck. So yeah, given the fact that it doesn't go on my track so well anymore, if I ever buy any of these, I'm just going to keep them carded and trade them away and use them as trade material for other people who want to do customs with them. So yeah, I might even consider possibly trading away the one I have now that I know it doesn't go down to the 6-lane track. I will test it on my 4-lane track, and if it doesn't go down that, I'm definitely trading it away. However, since it's a new 2021 car, I'm not trading the first one I have. Even though there's a possibility I might, but I'm not sure yet. Not really much more else to show because this is pretty much the last thing I'm going to show. Then I'm going to go back to my game. Because that's pretty much all I had to show because a lot of these other cars that I'm showing are duplicates. So yeah, there's all the cars out of the way shown. I'm going to end this live stream on showing new players that I got in TSP 21 for both of my teams. However, I'm not going to do that until I finish this game, which shouldn't be too long because I literally have like 10 minutes left in this game and then it's done. Sorry about that. Random distraction just happened there. So, yeah. Let's do this.
Gets to about the 34 and is stopped. We have an injured Jaguar.
Come on. Just wanted to let people know that I'm back.
Shake it up on the play.
Let's do that one because why not?
Hopefully the defense lays back so we can surprise them.
Here's a halfback. Still going.
The Saints
Decent
set the
run,
pace
I
in
will
this
say.
game with a very effective rushing attack, and when you're having that kind of success, why not? You just stick with it.
On the ground with the tailback.
The Saints ran the ball very effectively in the first half, and here in the third quarter, they look like they hope to pick up right where they left off.
I hope that happens, but who knows?
And the tackle was made by Reggie Nelson. Reggie Nelson seems to be a little shaken up on the play.
That's not good. Even in video games, injured players are not good.
It's the tailback.
The Saints continue to milk that ground game. Their per carry average so far on this one is staggering.
Gives it to the back. He's brought down at the 28-yard
I've literally done almost like no passing plays on this drive. Except for now, though, possibly. I may have done one or two before this, but I don't think I did.
Here's the throw. Touchdown, New Orleans. Who dat?
Well, this is just embarrassing.
Reeves throws his third TD pass of the contest. And the point after is good.
I'm just going to quit the game now because I'm getting bored of this. Yes. And I'm a few seconds away from the hour-long mark, which is really good, actually, I will say. And we have now reached an hour. All right, so it's time for me to wrap up the live stream because it's getting towards the end of it. I have to turn the TV volume down because once it gets to this thing, it normally is loud, but not all the time. Alright, so I'm going to be back with my devices and show the players in TSP 21, and then after that, I'm going to end the live stream on a few cars. Alright, so now I can show players and then end the live stream. After showing some cars to wrap it up. Alright, so yeah, like I said, sorry. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna end the live stream really quick by showing a few players for my baseball game, and then just calling it done. I mean, you can technically see this other player, but not by much, though. So that's it for my phone team. Now to show the players on my iPad team. Although I don't really need to show too many, I just want to show my newer ones, like one at a time. So because of that, majority of these players I show are probably not going to have background animation, and I don't understand why that's happening in the game still. Yep. Thanks, NASCAR guy, for being the only one here. I'm glad you supported my channel, because like I said before, I started this live stream, or during a part of this live stream. This live stream was planned to happen. It's just that I didn't let anyone know I was doing it, so that's kind of my fault. So yeah. Because look, even this player has no description, and no, I don't have him. It's just the player you can get if you win walk-off hero for the stacking bases tower. Sorry, just checking player feature in the game. So here's one of my new players, Mike Shoshia or Shikoshia. I just pulled this one not too long ago, and funny thing is, his first prime version, I believe, was like in 420, and there was like a few weeks later a 440 or 460 prime, and now he's gone to a 480 prime already, and that's really surprising. So yeah, I honestly cannot believe this happened, because I pulled this player from the lower odds box for legends, like the regular legend player in here, or the 2 all-time great legends, and somehow I clearly beat those odds because I got him on my team. Yeah, it's my first all-time great player on my iPad team. My phone team already has 2 all-time great players, but they're both pitchers, not hitters, which isn't that great, because then you don't get to see them do anything unless you use them in payoff pitch, but even then you can still autoplay in that feature in the game. So yeah, he's definitely staying on my team, and the reason is because all-time great players, their rating goes up every time new legends show up, like within the next 1 or 2 weeks. So like, I bet by next week, his rating's going to go up to like 560, and I bet by the end of this game he could go up to 620, 630, because I know legends and TSP 20 went all the way up to 610 by the last boxes for like the regular legends and the all-time greats. So yeah, here's another new player. Like I said, not many of them will have background animation shown, because the game is having a problem apparently. Don't understand why. You see the background animation, but only for a few seconds, and then it's gone. So yeah. See, I don't understand what's going on with that. Also, the game has this special box thing called Prime Signature boxes. Unfortunately, I was not able to get one of those players, sadly. So because of that, yeah, my luck for that is probably very slim, because I know that there are some people who probably spent more than they should have trying to track down one of those Prime Signature players, and then they realized that, well, the one they got, their team probably ended up losing the baseball series in the best of 5 or 7. Well, first one was best of 5, so a few of those players that were in that box have stayed at 460. The few 4 that did go up to 500, and then when their team gets to the World Series, they go up to 540, which is about the same rating as Legends from last weekend and this week. This weekend, the Legends may go up to 560, but I'm not sure. Or they just go up to 550. I don't know. But either way, if they go up by plus 10 or plus 20, you're going to want those players on your team in TSP 21. So yeah. Anyways, enough talk about that. I'm just going to end the live stream on a few cards, and then end it there because it's getting pretty late anyway, so might as well do that. So here's one of the cars I'm ending the live stream on. Here's two of the cars I'm ending the live stream on. And then here's another car I'm ending the live stream on, my first Uber from Hot Wheels. And then two more cars I'm ending the live stream on are the two Matchbox Super Chases, which I found the same day at my Walmart store. Because, I didn't know they had restocked that day of cars a few weeks ago at Walmart for Matchbox cars. I mean, because every time I go into the toy section of my Walmart store, I never know what they put there because they they're not really supposed to let anyone know what they put out there. It's just pretty much like a random guessing game. Like sometimes they put new stuff out for toys, sometimes they'll put older stuff out, and for NASCAR, it's like they have some new stuff there at this Walmart store and some old stuff. The new NASCAR stuff is not even the newest NASCAR stuff. It's actually older than the stuff at Target stores even, by the way, which is a surprise. So, yeah. I might consider trading one of these away, but I'm just not sure about it yet. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely having all four of you in this live stream ending, along with the two of you. Cybertruck, not so much because it doesn't even say the company on there, so that's kind of silly to put it in this live stream ending part. So yeah, that is kind of silly for me to do. However, at this rate, I might as well just get all the other cars that I can and then the live stream with it. That one fell. There's the other cars back there. It's going to be hard to see some of these cars, actually, unless I move them a little bit further back. I'm going to put them all in a line, I guess. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this live stream. I hope you all liked it, and I will see you next time in my next Diecast Cars or Toy Cars video or live stream for my channel. So yeah, that's it. Bye, and thanks for watching. And I hope to see, a few more people in my next live stream, or a decent amount of comments in my next video, wherever it will be. Bye. Thanks for watching.